On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Boy, I didn't play this in a minute, but let's get busy, chat.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
First play that boy did in.
It's a gain of 34.
Well, they didn't do a lot there to fool anyone. They
That's
just
on
came
me,
right
chat.
out and ran the football, but with great success. And that's the way you want to get things started.
That
A nice
nigga
quick
did
opener
medallion
for a
on the
big
first
game.
play.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Once again, it's Henderson.
Shit ain't happening again, buddy. Outside.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
No way I got lucky in the first place.
On the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing here is May. Got a man.
Damn. What's the hook that nigga, man? Hook that nigga.
He reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Fuck, they don't got Travis Hunter in the goddamn game.
Opening drive, they've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Looking to throw, May. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. May going to give it to Henderson.
So
He's going to be
down.
at
Why?
the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Fucking play with me.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. To the air, May. Touchdown.
Come on, bro. It's a goddamn pick.
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon.
Good shit, bro.
That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Sheds off the tackle. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards up 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes or sucker the...
Gotta learn how to play without ETN. don't have her no more.
Defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On red. Darn, this is hot. It's hot. Here we go, sir.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for
What
it
was
here.
that, dude?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now Lawrence to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now Lawrence. And that's
Come on, bro. Them niggas ain't dropping
the
that
coverage
shit.
too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
What the fuck?
On the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to
I
have the
clicked on
football
the
here
asset.
at their own 35-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll throw with May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's May. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First down, New England.
They go play action now. May. And the defense has
Come on, my boy.
intercepted.
My boy, my chair, bam.
The Jaguars
What's wrong with you?
here just past the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Jaguars first down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. Third and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. We'll get this out to Tootin. And he's got another first down as a tackle.
Hey, Donja.
What up, man?
What up, Mark? You ain't trying to run? You ain't trying to run 2K?
Shit. Look around, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna send you an invite to this other part.
Alright.
2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a heck of a move. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Davidson.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.